No chemicals or preservatives, just 100% honest to goodness hickory smoked meat.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Boy, some chicken wings have really hit the spot.
You ain't got no better food, like some chicken wings, some baby back ribs, some fries or something?
It's just two guys talking, am I right? We're just talking.
Hey guys, this is John with Fat Guys with Smokers. Mike and I are going to record later tonight, but I've got to clean my grill. We've been talking about this for a long time, so I thought I'd do a quick video of that. First things first, gloves. You're definitely going to want these, and it has been a minute since I've cleaned my grill, which I'm slightly embarrassed to say because it's a mess. So first things first, we should really scrub these grates really fast. I've got my helper out here. Clay, hand me that brush over there. There we go. So just a quick wire brush. Just knock a few things off here. Trying to get the big stuff. It's really nice about these Traegers and many of the other grills out there, but they do a porcelain coating on the grates, so especially when you're doing barbecue low and slow and just fatty stuff, hardly anything sticks to these. I was trying to clean the bottom side a little bit, get this front rail, it's got some buildup on it. So I'm gonna pull these out and just set them to the side here. Pull my big grate out. This has got even more build up here in the back. As we bump the camera there, make sure it's still got a good shot here. If there's one thing you're gonna do, I hope it's this: line your drip pan. So I just use heavy duty aluminum foil, and you can see cooks and cooks worth of stuff burnt on here, and it's a mess that you'd have to clean out. I'm just going to roll that up and we'll throw it away. Get that out. I'm gonna just shake that off into the cooking chamber. You've got a heat diverter here. This helps make sure that there's not one spot with a lot of heat on it. And I'm just going to give this just kind of a quick brush off with my hand. So now, your favorite tool, the shop vac. So it's going to get noisy here for a second. Clay, turn it on for me. We'll clear that. My helper put it on the exhaust instead of the input. Did you know that you can turn it into a leaf blower, Clay?
No.
Let's try that again. All right, hit it, Clay. So I'm just going to come in here and vacuum nice and quick. Clean out the fire pot. Make sure that's nice and clean. Shut it off, Clay. All right. now that we've got that cleaned out, here's a cool little trick. When you vacuum out your auger, or when you vacuum out your fire pot, there's nothing to start the fire. You do have wood chips in your auger. So you can wait for those wood chips to push out and then get hot on your heating element. I'm just going to take a little handful of chips, not very many, and just put them in the fire pot right next to the heating element. Now we're going to put it all back together. My helper has abandoned me. So another piece of heavy duty aluminum foil. I'm just going to fold this over the drip edge of the drip pan. Finish that off. Some of these drip pans aren't perfectly rectangular. So this Traeger, this is a Ironwood 885. The back edge, you can kind of see here, has a groove to it. You want to make sure that you don't block that, because that's really important for getting good airflow through your smoker. But I do this every time. I forgot the heat shield. So we're going to take that, drop the heat shield back into place. Now we're going to put the drip pan back in. Our main cooking rack. And our upper rack will all slide back in. This is a great time to check a few other things while you're here. Most grills have a little stubby, either sticking out the side or sticking up from the bottom. That's your heat sensor. So if you've got gloves on, you can honestly just wipe it off with your hands. If not, get a paper towel. If it's really gunked up, you can do it with a Scotch-Brite or a sponge. But now you're ready to cook. You won't have flare-ups. And really, that only took us about five or 6 minutes. And you'll have a way better cook with better tasting food. So until next time, I'm John, and this is Fat Guys with Smokers.
Thanks for listening to the Fat Guys with Smokers podcast. Be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe so you don't forget to tune in for even more nonsense from a couple of Fat Guys with Smokers.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.